Explosive NBA action. Jayson Tatum is speaking out about his shooting slump since returning to the Celtics. Plus, a rookie makes history in a wild night for Boston. And the playoff race is heating up as the Celtics battle the Knicks for a crucial seed. We've got all the details, so let's dive in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Jayson Tatum addresses his surprising shooting slump. After a 298-day absence recovering from a torn Achilles, Jayson Tatum is back on the court for the Boston Celtics, but his return hasn't been without its challenges. Despite the Celtics holding a strong 47-24 record and securing a playoff spot, Tatum himself has struggled to find his rhythm, particularly with his shooting. In an honest post-game interview following a 102-92 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves, Tatum revealed his bewilderment over his current performance, stating, "I wouldn't say normal slump, because this is the first time I've went through something like this. It's been a long time." He detailed the arduous recovery process, emphasizing the lengthy period before he could even shoot a basketball or walk, and is now focused on shaking off the rust game by game. Since his return, Tatum has averaged 19.1 points, 8.9 rebounds, and 3.3 assists, but with a concerning 38.8% field goal percentage and 29.3% from three-point range. The team holds a 6-2 record in games he's played, but his on-court presence appears uncomfortable as he readjusts to a secondary role behind Jaylen Brown and tests the limits of his healing Achilles. The Celtics need Tatum to regain his game-changing form, especially with the playoffs looming and the New York Knicks closing in on the number 2 seed. Will Tatum find his elite scoring touch before the playoffs begin? Stay tuned as we break down how this impacts Boston's championship aspirations and if he can truly shake off the rust in time. Rookie Max Shulga achieves a rare feat amidst a tough loss. Sunday night was a difficult one for the Boston Celtics, as they suffered a 102-92 defeat to the Minnesota Timberwolves, marking their second lowest field goal percentage of the season. However, amidst the disappointment, a remarkable individual achievement by rookie Max Shulga nearly went unnoticed. With just 1:22 left in garbage time, Shulga drove for a layup, scoring his first NBA points. What made this moment historic was that he became the first player ever to score in both an NBA game and a G League game on the same day. Earlier that afternoon, Shulga played a pivotal role in the main Celtics' victory over the Cleveland Charge, contributing 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. The 23-year-old Ukrainian guard then made the nearly 2-hour trip to TD Garden to join his NBA team. Shulga, drafted 57th overall last June, has appeared in 6 NBA games since his call-up. He previously played alongside Celtic center Neemias Queta at Utah State and spent 2 years at VCU, where he earned Atlantic 10 Player of the Year honors. He's been a standout in the G League, averaging 15.5 points, 6.4 assists, and 4.6 rebounds. This achievement comes shortly after Boston converted his two-way contract to a standard deal, a move that also helped the team manage luxury tax implications. A historic night for a rookie, but what does it mean for the Celtics' depth? But the Celtics' struggles on the court are creating a tense playoff picture, and we've got the latest on that race next. Celtics and Knicks locked in a fierce battle for the number 2 seed. While the Boston Celtics have secured a playoff berth, their pursuit of the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference is now a long shot, trailing the Detroit Pistons by 4.5 games. The focus has shifted to a much tighter race, the fight for the number 2 seed against the surging New York Knicks. As of Monday morning, Boston holds a slim 0.5 game lead over New York, which has won 6 consecutive games. Predictive models give Boston a slight edge, with a 53% chance of securing the 2nd seed compared to New York's 43.5%. The Cleveland Cavaliers remain a distant threat. Both teams face challenging remaining schedules, with Boston's being the 3rd toughest in the league. The importance of the number 2 seed is amplified by the uncertainty surrounding the Pistons' superstar Cade Cunningham's health, potentially offering home court advantage throughout the Eastern Conference playoffs. the number 2 seed will face the winner of the play-in tournament, while the number 3 seed gets the number 6 seed. With the Eastern Conference playoff picture tightly contested below the top seeds, securing home court advantage could be crucial for a deep playoff run, especially against teams like the red-hot Atlanta Hawks. Can Boston hold off the charging Knicks in this critical seeding battle? And finally, we'll wrap up with a quick look back at all the major headlines today and what you need to know. Jayson Tatum opens up about his shooting slump post-injury. Jayson Tatum, the star forward for the Boston Celtics, is back on the court after a significant Achilles tendon injury sustained in the 2025 NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. While he's exceeded some expectations since his return, Tatum recently experienced an off night in the Celtics' 102-92 home loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves, where he shot just 6 of 16 from the floor, scoring 16 points. When asked if his injury was contributing to his shooting struggles, Tatum expressed that it's not a normal slump because it's an unprecedented experience for him. He detailed the long recovery period, noting it was a considerable time before he could even shoot a basketball or walk. Now, he's focused on knocking off the rust game by game, looking for consistent spurts of his usual form. Tatum also acknowledged the Timberwolves' increased pressure and physicality in the second quarter, which led to turnovers for Boston. With only his 9th game back, he's still in the process of figuring it out and getting a feel for the game. The Celtics, currently holding the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, are in a tight race with the New York Knicks, with only half a game separating them as they head into the final stretch of the regular season. Will Tatum's honest assessment lead to a breakthrough in his performance? And now, let's quickly recap all the top stories from today and get you ready for the week ahead. Jayson Tatum is addressing his shooting slump after his Achilles injury. Rookie Max Shulga made history by scoring in both the NBA and G League on the same day. The Boston Celtics are in a nail-biting race with the New York Knicks for the crucial number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference playoffs. That's all the NBA action you need to know for today. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more exclusive NBA content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts on Tatum's slump and the playoff race in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for real-time news and analysis.